place for me anywhere yet. I have to make one. Even if I never do anything else that matters, I know for a little while I was important to you, and that makes me happy. Be well. Remember me, or at least my name, Nicholas.
Father died in here?
Did your new mentor, your trusted advisor, Luke, neglect to mention how?
Uncle, this isn't a sick room. This is for storage.
The deathbed was here! The water he couldn't drink was here. The machine that screamed when his heart stopped beating was here. His agony was everywhere, filling this room. All because of one man, Luke Spencer, who stood here and watched while death finished what he had begun. How dare you take the word of your father's murderer? Have you forgotten who you are? Answer me.
I have never dishonored my father's memory.
That is exactly what you have done. You spit on his grave while you let Luke Spencer lead you down the same path to the same end. Can't you see? He sent your father down a staircase to his death. And what do you think young Spencer had in mind for you? Father and son killed by father and son.
Look at me! I'm alive.
And that is the only accident in a long, sad chain of events. Make no mistake. Luke Spencer wants you dead.
Lulu conked right out. She wouldn't even stay up for that silly pop-up book.
Where's Lucky?
Congregating with others of his kind. I told him to be home by 9:30. How did it go?
Nicholas wasn't there, but this was.
Looks like his tumble didn't affect his penmanship.
I found it in the pocket of the clothes he was wearing. I assumed he wrote it before all of this happened.
I'm sure that's what you're meant to assume.
No, Luke. What I am meant to assume by you is that Nicholas came into our house to spirit our daughter away, or worse. When in fact the truth is he was only here to say goodbye to his sister, which you should have known.
Hold it!
Since you are obviously the one who told him that nobody gave a damn about him and that he should go sleep on a park bench somewhere. How dare you? He is only a teenager.
You asked me to get to know him, Laura. I spent the time. We had a straight-on, man-to-man talk about his future.
When?
And he made the decision. Nobody held a gun to his head.
When he was missing. Instead of telling me that you had found him...
You asked me to find him.
You filled his head with a bunch of garbage about how nobody cared about him, how he was completely useless.
I didn't fill his head with anything. I tried to empty it of the crap he's been fed since he was born. Which is exactly what you tried to do when you told him about Leslie's murder.
You lied to me, Luke. You lied to me. You walked back in this house when he was missing, and you told me that you had no idea where he was.
I didn't say that. And even if I had... on the ledger of lies, baby, I am way down in the debit column. And just exactly when was I supposed to take you aside and whisper in your ear about this? The last time my son needed help, you were out with Stephen Cassadine, wringing your hands at the hospital, patting each other on the knee and telling each other to have hope. Which is exactly what I've been telling myself and my son. To have hope. In you. In us. In the family. Now, would you like me to rethink that?
Do you think I've misrepresented Spencer to you?
No, I don't know if he'd kill me. He'd have to answer to Laura. He might if he could make it look like an accident, but that's not what happened. It was just Lucky Spencer living up to his name.
Can you be so sure of that?
Uncle, you give other people way too much credit. No one is as skillful at controlling every circumstance as you.
Well, do you at least see that my only real concern is to keep you safe?
I think you want to keep me ignorant, that's what I think. I know that you love me, Uncle, I know that. But Luke Spencer hates me enough to tell me the truth.
How did you find him, Luke?
I looked where Stephen Cassadine wouldn't think to look.
And what did you tell him? Exactly.
What he wrote in the letter.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
No, I don't. If that kid's ever going to have a shot in hell at a life, he has to get rid of his uncle.
And me?
Look, I told Nicholas who I am. I didn't hide it. I was straightforward. I told him that it would be to our mutual advantage if he got good and lost. And he pretended to agree.
And can there be any doubt in your mind that that is exactly what he was intending to do after reading this?
Wake up, woman. Who the hell do you think was supposed to find and read that sweet little note of farewell? Our 2-year-old? This is another effort to kick you in the head and make you mother the Cassadine son and hate your husband's guts. Oh, that seems crazy to you, Laura? Well, then it's working, isn't it? It's working! When you walked out of this house, you said that it would be worth it to let him go to keep us. Have you changed your mind about that?
I don't see how you could read this and not have it break your heart. I believe that it doesn't. I see that it doesn't. But is it completely beyond the realm of possibility that Nicholas means what he says? And that he does love our daughter? And that maybe he is just a confused, angry, hurt teenage boy?
I guess my answer to that would be, what the hell difference does it make?
Tell me something. What was the first thing that you felt when you saw him lying there at the foot of the stairs? The first thing you thought?
That it was all staged.
How?
You asked.
He's not even a human being to you. Is he?
I've known enough Cassadines in my life to know for a fact that the only rule they understand is kill or be killed. You know that. So what's it gonna be?
I don't have a choice. I'm gonna go see him today.
And tell him what?
That I can't see him again.
It'll be all right. We'll get through this. It's as much for his good as for ours.